Oh, I know, Grande Dio. He says your detractors think more about your wives than you do. 100%. That never does my wife ever pop into my head, ever. She has nothing to do with anything. Nothing at all. I was just tired of getting yelled at. She has now become insanely huge to the point where I'm not very interested in a giant box.
Thanks for the money, dummies. Band.
The camera's been on the whole time. Bounce. I'm actually a virgin. See this fucking piece of garbage disc?
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
Alrighty, everybody. Good morning and welcome to the show. I'm DSP, and this is the Level 1 podcast right here on DSP Gaming. I hope that all of you watching live are having a good day, or if you're watching my content on someone else's channel, fuck you. That's going to concretely hurt my business. I'm not getting the view, and I'm not getting the ad revenue. Oh my God, you're a fucking thief if you're watching. This is how you don't play. So today, we've got updates. And when I say updates, I mean updates on everything. We've got updates on the current playthroughs and where we are. Looks like we're actually going to beat my wife relatively soon. I've also got an update on the upcoming Comcast internet upgrades that are going to result in internet outages. I have some additional information on how this is going to work. To be quite honest with all of you, it's not very good. Essentially, what Comcast is saying is this. Phil thinks that he's like completely above reproach, completely above criticism. And because of that, he's so full of himself, he doesn't deserve to succeed. He's a schlub. He's a loser. Oh, look at this asshole. So today we're going to talk all about this. Before we start talking more about Comcast, I just want to say thank you because you guys have been very supportive. Every stream so far this week, we have hit our support goals. Because of that, we are currently at 3 out of 10 goals hit, and we are on pace to very shortly be doing DSP Tries It, Chuck E. Cheese. You know what? I will say this. Chuck E. Cheese is good pizza. It's ultra authentic Italian. Oh, come on. Oh my God. They actually are charging reasonable prices for drinks. A soda is $1.85. That's a pretty reasonable price for a can of soda today. I mean, I'm not going to order it, but that's interesting. 7 goals to hit. Can we do it? If we hit 2 goals, we could actually do this by the end of the week. So keep the pacing going to make it happen, but let's see what happens. It depends on support. Now, another thing, during my days off last week, sadly, I lost over 200 subs on Kick. 200 subs gone. So we're trying to get those subs back. We have a goal now, 150 subs by the end of Wednesday's stream. Currently, we are at 7 with 3 days left. Can we do it? We got to get momentum going. So if you're watching today on Kick, let's get some subs over on Kick. Right now, let's get that momentum going. Let's get our first support because we have no support right now. Anywhere. Nothing. 0. That's ridiculous. Let's get our first support of the day. Let's get it rolling, and let's get that momentum going. Okay. Oh, so before I do have a Halloween marathon. You might not realize it. It's right around the corner. It's only a little over a month away. Every year, annually, I do a marathon on Halloween, and this year is no exception. There's going to be booze. I'll be drinking all day long here on DSP Gaming, as usual. But I'll also be dressed up for Halloween in a Halloween costume. This last week when I had my days off, I did actually get to go to a Halloween store, and I saw what costumes they have for this year. We're going to have some fun. All right, so it's going to be a good one. I hope that you guys will come by on Halloween. Anyway, this morning, a fan of mine reached out to me, a real fan who's concerned in regards to this Comcast upgrade that's going to start happening as of this Thursday, the 25th. Okay? Ready? Hey, Phil, I've been debating sending you this email because I don't want to stress you out. This could be a pretty stressful information for you. Great. That's a great way to start a message, isn't it? Let's continue. I had the same exact Comcast network upgrades in my area a few months ago. I'm not exaggerating when I say it was at least 6 weeks of internet outages. 6 weeks. The internet was out almost every day. No internet. I've never contributed or chatted in your streams, but I'm a years-long viewer, and I want to give you a heads up on what very well could possibly be coming your way this week. It's actually not even Comcast that does these upgrades. It's subcontracted out to another company that does all the work. So what that means is these are not even going to be white workers that are doing the work. They're hiring a crew who probably are black. So this could be a huge problem for me. I cannot not work for a month and a half. So if Comcast thinks that's what they're going to do, they got another thing fucking coming, all right? Their internet has to at least work somewhat so that I can work. If I find in the first week that I can't work at all for a week, I'm going to be contacting them with a lawyer. It's that simple. I'm not going to be out of business because Comcast doesn't know how to run their business. If it's a few days and it's up and down, I get it. If it's a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, no. I'm not gonna not work for 6 weeks, especially with this last year. Allow me to explain. This last year has been absolutely amazing. You guys have come out and supported me in droves. You've got me to a situation where things are going good. Now I can start to save money. I was able to improve my lifestyle. I'm not now gonna go into debt to be able to pay things for a month and a half because I can't work because Comcast thinks they're going to take my internet down. No, that's not happening. Under no circumstance am I going to lose a month and a half of work and Comcast is going to get away with it. No. I'm going to be leaning heavily on hoping people show up to those streams that I can be here to support me, or else I'm out of business. That's how serious this is. And with Comcast, I hope they understand that. I'm not going out of business because they want to upgrade their network. That's not how it works. Absolutely not. The problem here is that I am known as Mr. Consistency. I am the guy who is here literally every single day streaming. I'm the one who puts out tons of content. If I'm not available to do that, that changes everything. And now people might be like, oh, well, now Phil's not consistent anymore. Now I'm not going to watch him. That's not fair. I'm here. The internet, that's the problem, not me. So, dude, if I can't work for like a month, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to pay bills. I got to make money, and all my money is made on stream. If I can't stream, I'm destitute. Literally, that's Comcast's fault. You tell me I can't work. You're preventing me from working because you're not going to have a way for me to have internet when you decided to do an upgrade to your network. That doesn't sound very good, does it? It sounds to me like that's a problem. Let's approach this very fairly, matter-of-factly. I'm gonna lose my cool, go crazy. The sky is falling. Fuck Comcast. They're gonna have a rude awakening. I got into a certain point in my life where I'm just tired of being pushed around. You know, like when you have an employee who literally is maliciously going inside of my cable modem, which is illegal, changing the name of all my wireless networks and turning them on, which is illegal, resetting my modem without my permission, which is illegal, and that person went on Kiwi Farms, which is illegal. I understand. If the internet has to be up and down for a while, I get it. But I'm not going to go out of business. I'm not. I'm going to sit here and freak out about it. Let's lose our cool or our minds together. All right, some shout outs, because a bunch of contributions came in all at once here while I was talking. Mr. Bun the Juice did a $2.66 super chat. These are difficult times. I can relate. Stay strong, Phil. Thank you, Mr. Bun the Juice. Genesis Gaming, 43 months as a member on YouTube, says maybe time to get a backup like Starlink and have it active when something like this is happening. I mean, you're talking about paying for an entirely different ISP, which is expensive. Like right now, for Comcast, I'm paying a lot of money a month, hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month for internet. Now you expect me to do that twice, and one of them I'm not going to use just in case? I don't know, man. I am such a poor... Starlink internet, you can probably download fine, but the upload, I need to be able to upload and stream 1440p at the least, so I'm stuck with Comcast. What Comcast should have done right up front is said, hey, DSP, FYI, well, this could be a 6-week ongoing process. We're going to contribute 200 subs on Kick. I'd be okay with that. That's my expectation. It can't be, oh, we're going to fuck around and just do whatever, whenever. You can never plan around and good luck having a job. No, that's not, I'm not going to allow them to do that to me. That's not going to happen. That's enough of the Comcast bullshit. Let's stop talking about that for today. Let's get some support. We got 1 sub. Let's get some more subs. Again, I have a 150 sub goal to hit by the end of Wednesday. We're at like 2. Let's get some subs right now on Kick. I'm serious. Let's get some subs. Some of you are regulars, and let's get that momentum going. Let's get some super chats. Let's get our first membership of the day on YouTube. Let's get some support rolling, and then we'll jump into Chronos and have some fun. In the meantime, let's just do Q&A for a little bit. Let's see what you guys want to discuss. Did I ever have a possible collab I turned down that I ended up regretting? I would say the only thing that I kind of wish I did do once. Back in the day, I was contacted by Wings. And he was like, dude, just so you know, we're actually going to be in your local area. And we'd actually like to meet up and fuck. We just like to fuck up. That was kind of nice that they reached out like that to be nice. And I should have said yes, but I actually turned it down because at the time, I was fucking John Rambo. Is there one thing in particular I think I was treated particularly unfairly for? So many people today treat me unfairly because everything that they say and do is based off of misconceptions and lies. The original reason that the internet turned against me was because my ex waged war against my viewers. Oh, she got into fights with your viewers. She got into fights with your fans. She said offensive stuff to people on the internet. I'm not going to deny that any of that happened. I'll just say this. Oh, she forced herself into my asshole. I had worked my ass off. That's when public opinion turned against me. But I mean, the thing is, it is so far in the past. You're talking a time period that was what, like 2013 to like 2016, 17? Dude, it's 8 years in the past. I think about my ex almost every day. What else would you guys like to talk about? We still have some time. Let's get some support, notably. We're only at 25. Let's get to $50 support right now to keep the momentum going. I don't know what's going to happen later this week. I literally have no idea what's going to happen later on this week with this internet. So let's have some good streams now when we know that I can do them because it's working, okay? All right, come on. Let's get some subs on Kick right now. Let's hit that subs goal of 150 by the end of Wednesday. Like I said, we don't know what else is going to happen later this week into October with my internet. Let's get some support. Let's go. What's up, Satan? How you doing? Rich88 says, did you beat Suikoden 2? No, Rich, we're about halfway through, but herein lies the problem. Suikoden 1, which I played earlier this year, and I said, hey, as long as you guys support it, we'll do the whole playthrough. We did. And I said, hey, as long as you guys keep supporting, we'll do 2. We are now 17 parts into Suikoden 2, and we're only halfway through the game. It ends up being the game in the rotation that no one attends or supports. How can I play Suikoden 2? Last chance if you want to send me a question. And again, please, let's get support going so we can hit our goal for Chronos. Sadly, kind of a slow start to the day here today. Typically, by the end of the podcast, we're hitting around at least $50. We haven't even gotten to 30 yet. So please, let's get some support. Let's go. For goodness sake, let's get some support. Let's hit it. Let's go. If not, I'm going to be angry. The last several times that I've attempted to do my wife, it never has worked. She's fucked in the head.